welcome to another episode of Classic Bruins. I'm your host, Andy Brickley. Whenever the Bruins and the Montreal Canadiens get together, it's never just another regular season game. Boston suffered through 45 years of abuse in the postseason from their northern rivals before they finally defeated the Habs in the playoffs in 1988. In the 1989 playoffs, however, the Canadiens got the best of the Bees once again. With a bitter taste of that defeat still lingering in the mouths of the Bruins fans, the Bees faced off with the Canadiens on November 16, 1989. Most of the game looked bleak for the hometown Bruins as the Canadiens held the lead for nearly the entire game. Habs goalie Patrick Roy kept the Bruins off the scoreboard for the first 57 minutes of the game as the visitors built a 2-0 lead. Hope dies hard in Boston, though, and with less than 3 minutes to go, the Bruins began one of the most astonishing turnarounds in NHL history. The Bees scored 3 goals in 57 seconds, beginning with a strike from captain Ray Bourque, and stole a victory in heart-pounding fashion.
All right, this crowd is ready for hockey. Derek, who's that referee out there?
Dan Merriwelly.
Attaboy. Ron Housel's and Mark Vines, the linesman.
They didn't change him tonight. That's the designated one.
Patrick Roy in the Montreal goal tonight. Canadiens actually playing better defense, lower goals against than a year ago when they won the Jennings. Scary thought. At the other end of the ice, Andy Moog, who's playing very well. And he's starting to establish himself as the man who's going to get the biggest chunk of the playing time when it comes to Bruin goaltenders. Moog played very well last night. Down in Hartford, Mike Milbury on the bus on the way back says, let's go right back with him tonight. Here's Fred.
Carter and Gilchrist on the faceoff. A checking line for the Canadiens off the bat, and Wesley trying to move it up. And it bounces in. Gould hustles in. Check. Smashing to the backboards. Gould flies it loose. Checked by Gilchrist. Gould has lost his stick, but it is kept in at point by Wesley. Now into Hoggood. Hoggood battling for it indeed. With Chelios around the boards. Ray Bourque keeps it in. Wheels a shot. It is knocked down by the Canadiens. Broken out by Gilchrist. Gilchrist, a pass on the wing for a shot right on Andy Moog. As coming in on that one was Shane Corson on the right wing side. Good setup, wing to wing. Gilchrist to Corson. Ludwig forced back by Gould. Kept in by Ray Bourque. Trying to set up Gould. It bounces near the net. Tied up by Rilla and a faceoff.
All right, let's take a look at who isn't playing tonight. The only real change from last night, Rob Cement is out. Mike Miller is in. Kelvin day-to-day. Janney, Weaver out of the lineup tonight. Lummy, Desjardins, Lemieux, McPhee, and Strudlin. Mike Miller is at the bottom of that list, but Mike Miller is in uniform and will play tonight, so don't pay any attention to that graphic that had Mike Miller's name on it.
This was Gilchrist got this line out, comes over the blue line, plays it across behind Keane. Quick shot in on Moog. He tried to kick that into the stands to relieve the pressure. Just got a piece of it.
The Boston line has Linsman, Joyce, and Neely with Galley and Peterson. And the draw back for Dufresne. Donald Dufresne, defenseman holding. Moves it out to Ryan Walter. Walter ahead. And the pass not complete. Linsman breaks it up. Josh Lemieux. Carbonneau completes the line. It's another checking line, you might say, for the Canadiens, but that's where their game begins. Lemieux moves it out. Claude Lemieux is out of action in a long stretch. And he played just one game so far for the Montreal Canadiens. This is Josh Lemieux, acquired from St. Louis. Bruins break. Linsman from Joyce over the line in deep. Moving behind the net. Knocked down on the play by Dufresne. Kept in by Neely. Neely to Linsman. Back up. He can't move. Neely intercepts in the corner. Back to Wesley. Wesley's quick shot. Blocked by Lemieux. Lemieux to center ice. And trying to send Walter in. Blocked by Wesley. Linsman to Joyce. Joyce checked and broken out. Neely comes back. Over the line. Cuts across. Still going. Save Roy. Beautiful rush by Neely. Back to the point to Wesley. Fires it back in the corner to Carpenter. Behind the net to Burridge. Burridge wheels it front. Can't get the shot away. Carbonneau checked it. A marvelous defensive forward, of course, Guy Carbonneau. And he tied up Burridge. Wesley takes over again. Now to Bourque. Bourque quickly to Bob Sweeney. The clear in. No score, opening minutes. And Canadiens, Bobby Smith trying to come out with it. In the center ice, it floats to the Boston line. Now Bob Sweeney back from Bourque, over the line, cuts in front. The backhander block never reaches the net. And Smith breaks it out. Looking for Keane. Keane breaks in alone. He's offside.
Pat Burns finding it a little bit different this year with a lot of younger, newer faces and less experienced veterans on the club. Mike Milbury finding it new altogether, considering a year ago he was pacing the bench up in Bourque.
Doing a great job, Milbury.
Carpenter, Burridge, and Sweeney, the Boston line. Bob Sweeney. Don Sweeney is not dressed, did not dress in Hartford last night. Keane managed to get control. Around for Ludwig. Now to Naslin. More checking by Carpenter. He put a hit on Ludwig. Center ice, Peterson wraps it in. Carpenter back for Bob Sweeney. Shot. Save Roy with Burridge right in front. He might have had a piece of it as the Bruins fired it in. At center ice, Keane for the Canadiens. Pass broken up by Gary Galley. Bob Sweeney again. The Bruins want a changeup. And Chelios in control. Brickley is on. Naslin a wild pass intercepted by Lyndon Byers. It's passed off by Ludwig. Steal now by Mike Miller. Can't convert it. Checking is the feature of the Canadiens. That's where their game starts. Here comes Keane again, trying to drift in. Checked by Don Sweeney. Take that back. Don is dressed. Galley. They're on defense. And in the center ice, it is Mike Miller. He overskates it. Galley covers, clears it in. Back for it now, Dufresne. Moving it up on the left wing boards. The Canadiens break it out. Force him. LeBeau, the rookie, Stephen LeBeau, which played well. He's on now with Corson behind the net. The pass intercepted by Ray Bourque. And the Bruins clear it out. Byers breaks with it. He spilled immediately. And Corson, they let it go. And right back to Montreal Canadiens. It is Richer, their top scorer. Broken up by Ray Bourque. Cleared out by Mike Miller. Taken over at the Montreal defense. Stolen by Don Sweeney. He's over the line. He closes. Tries to move it front. Moves it behind the net. Bruins keep it. Shot on the save by Roy. Good rush by Carter for a shot. And on the short side, the save. At center ice, the puck bounced around. The ball broken up here by Carter. Carter can't convert it. Ludwig stopped it. And the Canadiens come back. Shane Corson wraps it in. Intensity, fast pace, up tempo, no score. Boston and Montreal. Good move at center ice, and he tried to slide it in on the line of Roy, and the net dislodged. Is it ever? 8:26 left, a scoreless first period.
Mike Miller had excellent setup there on the left side of the net. He would not let the Canadiens come out that side. They had four bodies on the right side of the building. Because Miller opted to go out and take that play away around on the right and the left wing. Excellent on this in his part. Then they just had to ice it.
He's pretty pumped up, this being his first Bruin-Canadian game.
And the draw is back. Dufresne with it for the Canadiens. Works it to center ice. And taking over Wesley in the Boston zone. Back from Miller, a bouncing puck. Byers can't reach it. Brickley keeps it in, gets the shot away, and a save as it went behind him, but not over the goal line.
Wow, I think Patrick thought that was in.
He did. Andy Brickley, an excellent move. Pulled it into his body.
Great hands.
Quick wrist, nice pair of hands. Watch a little dipsy doodle with the hands here. Whoop, tuck it, pull it, and then snap it quick. Bruins got it. It went up, hit his blocker, drops down behind him. He's got it pinched on his arm, I believe. That was close. No cigar, however.
The fact that the Canadiens, despite losing Larry Robinson and Rick Green, are playing better defense is not coincidental. They have stressed tighter defense to make up for that lack of experience. That in large part is affecting the offense.
What they're doing, Dave, really, the Montreal defense are handling the puck more than they ever did, carrying it out more than they ever did. And that slows your forwards up. When the defense has got the puck, he's got all the way to center ice to get the puck up to him. And when he starts to carry it a little bit, that forward gets beyond center ice, he can't get it to him.
The draw won by the Canadiens. Chris Chelios with it. Weaving. And up the center ice to Gilchrist. Gilchrist gets it off for... Gilchrist gets it off for broken up. Back comes Bob Sweeney. Works it over the line. Checked all the way by Corson. What a learned defense. Watch the Montreal Canadiens. The forwards. They are marvelous at covering as Corson did that. Back in the center ice, Corson flips it in. Knocked wide by Andy Moe. Taken over by Bob Sweeney. Around for Burridge. Burridge can't move it out. Chelios keeps it in. Drops it off for Ludwig. Ludwig, shot, missed the net. A long rebound. Chelios keeps it in again. It bounces in front for LeBeau. Deflects away. Batted around to the boards. And the Bruins break it up. Burridge up the middle. 3-on-2. For Carpenter. And the shot deflected wide. Boy, Boston had a chance as the had a 3-on-2 there. You don't get many. LeBeau is back for Montreal. Clear it in. And Chase get his own rebound. Checked by Galley. Josh Lemieux goes into the corner. Nobody on him. It is back to the point. Okay. A shot deflected wide. Josh Lemieux trying to put it in front. Galley trying to drive it out. Lock bounces up again. The Bruins finally clear it. And Carpenter is hurt. Going to the bench. Along with Burridge. Bruins changing out. At center ice, Joyce plays it back to Don Sweeney. Rayboard back for Don Sweeney. Don Sweeney is broken up. Turn gets it back. Bourque clears it off for Neely. Neely trying to get going. Gets it up to Joyce. Joyce over the line. Closing shot. Save! Roa! He put it on net though. Bob Joyce with a scoring bid with Lindsman breaking in the net. Neely trying to work it in front. Can't do it. Bourque breaks up the play. The puck floats to center ice, and Don Sweeney takes over. No score. First period. Up for Joyce. Joyce to clear in. First backs Svoboda. Hit by Neely. Hit by Joyce on Carbonell. The Bruins go banging into the corner. Carbonell able to pry it loose for Svoboda, who starts it back. No score. 8-5 the shots for Boston. 5:42 left. Svoboda controls. The icing on this one. And Walter is able to get to it first. Drives it around the boards and out. And backward, J.J. Daigneault. Lost it to Carter. Carter's quick shot. Deflected wide as Carter pursued the play in deep. Playing around the Daigneault. And the Canadiens started out. In the center ice comes Smith. Smith with NESN. Checked by two men. Still gets away from them. Drops it back to the point to Dufresne. Dufresne a screen shot. Oh, just spotted it at the last moment. Kentel clears it up. 5 minutes left. First period. No score. Huggood forechecking on the play. And Gould. And Smith works it off to Naslund. Naslund breaks with Keane. Keane knocks down the pass. Broken up by Wesley. They go to the corner. And Huggood gets it. Huggood clears it away at the center ice. Up to the Montreal line. Steal by Carter. Trying to move in, and he is mauled on the play by Ludwig. And a power play for Boston.
Tried to cuff the pass right there. A quick little bang up the boards. He got checked Carter's speed. Just ate him up. But he played good solid defense. Stayed with him. Bobby Carpenter right there. Get the stick in the face.
Daigneault?
Yeah,
J.J.
looks
Daigneault,
like
they call him?
Daigneault.
Well, Carpenter has gone to the dressing room, and we'll check on his condition and get you the results as soon as possible.
Maybe going off for a few sutures.
And the first power play for Boston. Lindsman, Joyce, and Neely, the line with Bourque and left. Draw in deep. Fought for behind the net. Neely gets it to Bourque. Bourque has to cut back. Lindsman knocked down in front. It's out for Wesley. Wesley shoots and misses wide. Low hard drive and a screen of players. Lindsman trying to keep it in. Lindsman checked along the line. Now back for Bourque. Bourque lets it go. Save. Rebound. Neely. Save. Oh, wow. Didn't see it on the rebound, but blocked Neely anyway. And the Canadiens, Walter clears it away. 1:30 left on the Boston power play. 4:08 left, first period. A spirited Montreal-Boston game. Lindsman over the line. Can't make the play. Wesley keeps it in, though. Along the line. Gives it off to Bourque. Bourque down, shot, and a save by Roy. Rebound, Lindsman back to Wesley for Bourque. Back in, quick pass into the corner. Lindsman and Neely battling for it behind the net. Neely can't get it. It deflects around the corner. Lindsman keeps it in. Lindsman in deep for Neely. Neely trying to drop it back. Courtnall intercepts and clears. 54 seconds left on the Boston power play. The shots 11 Boston, 6 for Montreal. 3:28 left first period, no score. Bob Sweeney breaks over the line. A bobbling puck, and he can't control it, and Courtnall breaks it up and clears. Hoggood is out with Bob Sweeney. Up the center, Burridge, the other forward. Bob Sweeney over the line with Burridge heading for the net. Drops it back for Mike Miller. Miller plays it behind the net. Bob Sweeney pokes it in the corner. Miller has it. Mike Miller back for Hoggood. Up from Miller. Shot, save, rebound, too deep. Bob Sweeney in too close. Couldn't get the quick rebound as the Bruins fired away. Miller breaks it up again. 10 seconds left on the power play. Miller, good hard shot in on Roy. Back comes Burridge. Penalty almost out. Burridge over the line, closing. Miller pulls, shoots. And Roy, did he grab it or what?
I think it hit Burridge.
Oh, what a tough break. A screaming low shot by Mike Miller. He looks like a goal scorer. We'll see. Full strength. Brickley breaks back. Over the line. Going with Gould. Trying to cut in. Can't. 1-4 in the corner. Svoboda there. And Brickley. Can't clear it out as Wesley keeps it in. In deep for Brickley. Brickley lost it to Svoboda. Up for Richer. Richer loses on the play. Carter backhands it in the corner. 2 minutes left. First period. No score. Boston 12-6 over the Canadiens in shots. Lefebvre ices it again for Montreal. Marvelous pressure starting with the power play for Boston. Lindsman, Sweeney, and Burridge. We haven't had a report on Carpenter, but undoubtedly will between periods. Lindsman wins it and hopped over Ray Bourque's stick. Tough break for Ray Bourque. And won it cleanly. Wesley knocks it back in. Carbonneau knocked it down. That faceoff should be back in the zone. The faceoff is right where he knocked it down.
There's Guy Carbonneau. The eye-hand coordination it takes to pick a puck out of the air. It's astounding. Right here, Guy Carbonneau floating at the blue line right there, knocks it down, turns and gets it himself.
Wesley with it, 19 seconds left. Long shot, save Roy. Skated off by Daigneault, cleared by Corson, wrapped back up by Bourque. 10 seconds left. Courtnall winding up. Tries a long one. Bourque has to knock that aside. Bob Sweeney moves it outside the line. And the play is offside. 2 seconds left. They call the offside. And we'll have the face-off between Lindsman and Carbonneau. 14-8, the shots for Boston. No score in the game. Patrick Roy, his usual tricks in the nets as he keeps Montreal very much in the game. A good aggressive period by Boston and a flashy star, no question, John Cotton.
I'd drop more on the floor trying to tip people than you spend.
Fred? Now, come on now, Fred. You've got to speak up. You're the one who eats with him on the road.
I've got to say, though, one quality of Derek Sanderson, where he throws money around, I mean, I just shudder. He does. He does. I mean...
He's never thrown it our way.
No, I don't get it. No.
My wife will kill me.
He is a big spender. A big tipper.
Nancy's taking notes at home.
Yeah.
Backford Wesley icing against the Montreal Canadiens. The Canadiens have 3 defensemen tonight. Daigneault, he's been around Vancouver, Philadelphia, now Montreal, but Sherbrooke last year. We'll look at Pat Burns. Dufresne and Lefebvre. So 3 of the 6 are up from Sherbrooke last year. Mike Milbury should be familiar with them, and Bruins should be able to capitalize on that.
And what Pat Burns has done is he's put his 2 best together, Chelios and Ludwig most of the time.
No No score in the game. Second period just underway. Carbonell on the faceoff. That was fun. Still digging for it. The Bruins keep it in. Back to Sweeney and a quick shot. That's wide. And it is Carpenter knocking down LeBeau, and Carpenter is out.
Well, Bobby was upset because he bumped, and I know he had his chin bumped, and that has to hurt like the dickens after taking stitches in the gun. And he was saying, son of a gun.
Enough of this.
Watch the chin right there. Bang.
There.
Go down.
He got tied up more than anything.
Derek, you know, just to carry it one step further on the point about the Montreal defenseman, Ryan Walter was telling me before the game that more now than ever, the wingers have to wait at the blue line because the D are shooting it around the boards, whereas they never used to do that.
No, they're very hard pressed, and then the wingers got to stay in, and Montreal's attitude has always been head man the puck and go for it.
Second power play for the Canadiens, and they have Svoboda on. He gives it to Richer, and he clears it in. Lowe trying to trap it. Corson intercepts. Corson on the corner, checked in the play. Batted around. It is Ray Bourque getting it, trying to clear it out. Stopped by Chelios. Chelios is broken up by Burridge and cleared away. Sharp defensive play by Burridge at the line. Burridge, Bob Sweeney, Wesley, and Bourque. And away comes Richer with the cannon, ready to let it rip. And he drops it back to Corson now. Corson in the corner, holding. Back to Chelios. Chelios has trouble with it, able to keep it in. Intercepted by Wesley. Wesley trying to move it out. Has trouble along the boards. Now Burridge gets it free. Sweeney fails to clear it. Kept in by Josh Lemieux. Over to Chelios. Chelios rips it off. Both drops. Saves. Bob Sweeney able to clear it by Chelios. Beautiful stop by Andy Moog on Chris Chelios from the left point position. 48 seconds left on the power play. The Bruins break it up. Bob Sweeney to Burridge. Now they're able to change up. Mike Milbury's sending out a whole new quartet. Carter is out there with Neely. Smith. Bobby Smith moves it into the corner. Drops it back. Svoboda, the turnaround. Save! Moog! Big block by Andy Moog on Svoboda. And Neely clears. Two big stops. Great chance. Svoboda. He was about 35 feet away. Here comes Naslin in the power play. Drives it in. It is broken up. Bounces away and is cleared by Al Peterson. 8 seconds left. Clearing in. Backward. Galley. He has time to clear it. Gagnon. Chased now by Neely. The Bruins kill off the penalty. Gagnon trying to move it out. Peterson trying to keep it in. It goes all the way to the Boston end. Fourth there. Icing on the play. Boston shorthanded. Third power play of the game for Montreal. Svoboda wraps it in. About 48 left in the first period. Smith is out there, and Naslin, they're well rested. Here's Svoboda back in to the corner. Naslin going. Wesley hits him. Carpenter trying to clear it. Stopped by Chelios. Chelios able to close. Short side. And around the boards, it is Wesley able to get it and clear it.
John Carter very upset. He got chopped cross-check from behind when he tried to ice that earlier.
And breaking now, Bobby Smith over the line with that long reach pass. Intercepted by Neely. Neely breaks it out short-handed with Brickley. Going over the line. Clears it in deep for Brickley. Brickley into the corner, jamming it up, killing some time. Trying to get it free now. Still battles. Ties up a couple of Canadians. Still doing it. Marvelous job by Brickley. And now Neely joins the battle in the Canadian end. The fans into the spirit of it. All led by Brickley. Big cheer, Andy Brickley. And out comes Chelios. Chelios over the line. Hit by Peterson. And the puck is cleared. And Alan Peterson really wrapped Chelios. 38 seconds left on the Canadian power play. No score in the game. Peterson intercepts. Clears it out to Burridge. Burridge rushes. Shot. Popped in the air. In on Roy. He clears it away. 24 seconds left on the power play. 11:19 left. This could be icing. And the Canadians get to it. Corson back for Chelios. Now the big shot. Save. Rebound. Shea block.
Andy Moog throws the legs down, makes the save on Richer. Now Richer's thinking wraparound. Gary Galley right there takes the puck away from him. LeBeau's lurking around the net. Andy Moog gets a handle on the puck.
1:39 left, second period. Why is that Randy Burridge going operation?
Oh, every night he gives you his best. You know, yeah, it's all you ask from an athlete. Any fan will tell you, just give me your best.
Back to Bourque on the draw. Bourque in this, Bob Sweeney can't get it. Wrapped around the board, Bourque can't contain it. Bourque is on with Hogwood at the left point. Carbonell forechecking Bourque. Work it out. Bob Sweeney rushes. Over the line, the clear in. Weird hop. Ludwig gets it around for Chelios, and it's swept out all the way down to Andy Moog. 1:12 left in the period. The Bruins will have the advantage. That time, Bourque broken up, and Hogwood rushes. Hogwood over the line, too far for everybody, and it is cleared away by Keane.
Everybody, you're standing still is what's happening. Everybody's just looking for somebody else to be breaking. We've got to be moving. The only one skating has been Carpenter.
50 seconds in the period. Here comes Carpenter over the line.
Oh.
Cuts off. Can't set up Burridge. And again, Keane clears it. 40 seconds left. No score in the game. Second period.
Take it back and regroup.
Ray Bourque starting out. A lead in. Too far from Mike Miller. He chases it. Chelios gets it though. Chelios takes a hit from Neely, but Ludwig has the puck and he clears it out. Not a good power play at all for Boston. A very well played game by both clubs. Solid goaltending.
You only need one shot.
Mike Miller checked at center ice. Away to Neely. From the line, it is broken up by Chelios. That'll do it. Just 22 seconds left on that penalty as the Bruins got nothing going in the final 2 minutes there, and on the power play.
Don Sweeney can play this game. He's a good puck handler, tremendous skater.
Very smart.
Yeah, and very heady. And he's got that sixth sense where the puck's going. The only thing, he's going to make rookie mistakes. He's going to make youngster mistakes.
But they all do, don't they?
Yeah. So when you get a little older, you're supposed to be sound. I'll fastest to the game.
Still a power play for Boston. 15 seconds left as they move it in the Canadian zone. Battle to keep it in. The Canadiens are able to spin it out. Ludwig drilled it. That'll just about do it. And not a very good power play for Boston. Wesley winding up, rushing now. Away to Carpenter. Carpenter over the line. The drop to Bourque. Not a good one. 2-on-1. Walter breaking. Walter trying to move it in. Slides it into the corner. Carpenter trying to get a shot by Walter. Saved by Moog. And Moog gets tangled up as Carpenter breaks it back into center ice. Carpenter is broken up at the Canadian line. And right back comes Richer to Carpenter over the line. And Carpenter's shot misses. Carpenter made an almost fatal drop pass inside the Canadian line that trapped Bourque and created almost a 2-on-1. And Walter eventually did, after not making a good play, did get a shot dead on. Behind the net, here's Richer in. Save! What a stop by Moog! Oh, you can put that one in the archives. Richer walked in front, had Moog dead to rights as the Bruins got all mixed up behind the net. And the Canadian Richer did not score. A big stop by Moog. Moog tracking up, stopped it, and the Canadians broke it in. Moog reached up, grabbed it, dropped it, and Corson at the goal line poked it in. 1-0 Montreal.
Well, there's that fluke variety. Bad play behind the net. Peterson to Bourque to Peterson, got picked off. Richer come out. Moog makes a great save, but right here, almost offside, dumps it up. Moog taps it, hits the crossbar. Bourque can't clear. Corson gets a gift.
Explain to me why goaltenders, and you see it a lot, you know the puck is going over the top of the net. You know it's going to probably hit the glass behind. Why do goaltenders feel they have to handle that puck?
He wanted the face-off. He don't want a bouncing puck back there, especially if Montreal is on the way in for it. I think Moog wanted to settle it down and get a face-off.
I would think if you have to leave your skates, leave the ice, they make the catch, you ought to let it go. Of course, that's easy for me to sit here and say, now that it's in.
Corson, the goal. Dufresne gets an assist. Dufresne was shooting it. It was going over the net. Moog reached up. And lost it. Stayed at the goal line, and Corson knocked it in. And Moog entitled really to maybe make that misplay after the save he made on Richer.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, what a stop.
He's made some real big ones, Fred. It's a shame to see one beat him like that.
This is a fluke, and that's what we mentioned. It was going to be a fluke. Hits the crossbar, bounces free. Now he's got to turn around. Ray Bourque couldn't afford to shoot it and hit Moog. He had to try to handle it. Now watch the miscue behind the net that led to this. And now it's Bourque to Peterson to Richer, gets checked back there. Now Richer comes out front. Moog stuffs him with his right leg. Bourque breaks it up after that fact. Okay, we got 18 minutes, 15 seconds. The goose egg is broken. Montreal will try to sit on this and wait for an opportunity. The Bruins have got to pick it up a couple of notches. That power play was where it all started. The Bruins have played very sound until they put together a very brutal power play.
Carter on the faceoff. Miller puts it in front. All alone. 15 feet in front. And Roy made the save. John Carter could have tied it up right there. And back with Ludwig in the Canadian zone. To Chelios. And away comes Bobby Smith. Smith, check. Neely gets it to Carter. Carter, away to Hogwood. He's over the line. Fires. A marvelous stop on Hogwood. And the face-off to the right of Roy. And a different look here by Mike Milbury. Has Joyce at left wing, Hogwood at center, and Mike Miller at right wing. On the draw, Hogwood can't get it. The Bruins poke it right in. Joyce got a pop at it, and it just popped to Roy, who tied it up. And 11:18 left, third period, 1-0 Montreal.
Greg Hogwood has made the adjustment to center nicely. Has been a real pleasant surprise. And when he's on the ice, things just seem to happen there. I don't know if they can afford to stay with him at center all season.
I don't know, but I tell you what he is one of those players that the puck follows him around. If Greg's skating, an awful lot seems to happen out there.
Hogwood trying to shoot off the faceoff. It goes wide. Chelios controls. Ludwig moves it up to Keane. Keane trying to poke it out. Can't. It is kept in at the left point by Wesley. Miller gets it. Trying to put it in front. Does. Loose. Hogwood had the open chance. Hit the post maybe on the right side of Roy. Oh, what a chance Hogwood had. Bruins battled in deep behind the net. And out of the scramble, it is Chelios able to clear it.
Well, that's pretty well touched. That was a save by Roy. Down on the ice, whether he got it with an arm or a leg.
Hogwood wraps it in. Locked. Brain clears it out. Great chance for Boston. Dave said Hogwood makes things happen offensively. At the Canadiens pressing now. Keane trying to put it in front. Broken up. Joyce has lost his helmet. Can't get the puck. Battles Gagnon. And the Canadiens just clear it away. Protecting zealously that 1-0 lead. Bourque a long shot. Roy is ready for it. Went down low. Canadiens control the rebound. Gilchrist skates it out. For Richer, back in the Boston end. Bounces all the way around. Burridge trying to get it. Can't. Svoboda taps it up. We said Don Sweeney wouldn't see much action. He is. The Bruins are down. They want that puck moved up. Don Sweeney can do it, of course, with Wesley and Bourque. Canadiens controlling in their end. Boston forechecking. Keep playing it safely behind the net until they get it up to Richer. He drills it out. Say no icing. Galley trying to come out. Lost it. Puck loose in front. And the Canadiens score. Gilchrist gets the goal to make it 2-0 with 9:18 left.
Gary Galley thought that was icing. It hit Sweeney's stick. That's what kept it onside. Dan Marawelli, whether he blew the whistle or not prior to that going in the net, I think he did. I guess not.
Or Gilchrist took a wicked shot after he tapped that one under Moe.
What you're going to see is that went off Sweeney's stick. Right there, Galley is going back for it. Clears it softly, hits Peterson in the foot. Richer jumps on the rebound. Good checking. Bobby Carpenter overruns it. It's loose right there. Gary Galley could have got cross-checking.
Sure could have.
Well, that should just about do it. The way Patrick Roy is playing, not that the Canadiens are playing that well defensively. He's just hotter than a firecracker in there.
Gilchrist with the score with 9:10 left. And the Bruins are down by 2. Wesley winding up. Away to Burridge. With Carpenter. Off for Carpenter. The shot. The save. Reflects back to Wesley. His shot is blocked. Canadiens break it out. Carbonneau now to Courtnall. Back for Carbonneau. In for Courtnall. He centered it. And Carpenter starts it out. Away now to Ray Bourque. Bourque forced to wind up by Carbonneau. And away now comes Don Sweeney trying to rush in, but he can't move in on Chelios. Ludwig able to clear it out. Can't. Kept in by Sweeney. Stick handlings. Kept in by Sweeney. Stick handlings. A shot. Hit the post, I believe, to the left of Roy and went wide. Galley a second shot. Blocked in front. It is Don Sweeney. A shot. A save, Roy.
Well, you know it's not your night when the goaltender is screened and you hit the post. Gordon Clark, before the game in the scouting report, he nailed it. He said the guys you worry about on Montreal are the guys like Corson and Gilchrist and Checkers that bang away, and they're the guys that come out of nowhere to kill you, and they've done it tonight.
Chip away and loose pucks.
Galley to Brickley, the lead in. Lensman going to the corner. Neely able to keep it in. Deeper. Ludwig wraps it around the boards, but Richer is there. Richer takes it deeper. He's hit by Neely, and Lensman gets it behind the net. Put it front. It is tied up on the deflection by Roy. Linsman hit by Dufresne. Let's see what's coming in this.
Well, he's calling a roughing penalty on whoever. It must be Linsman.
Oh, he's a piece of work, he is. What about the cross-check by Gilchrist? There's the cross-check he doesn't call. What would Linsman do? Why not call them both? The cross-check he let go, I can't understand why he would do that.
He must not have seen the cross-check.
Oh, lovely.
You're not supposed to be talking about the officials.
4:46 left in the game. The Bruins are short of man. 2 minutes to Ken Linsman for roughing. And the draw back to Svoboda. And Chelios. Chelios drives it in, going for it. Gilchrist in the power play. Corson and Gilchrist are out there. And Wesley, a heavy hit on Corson in the corner. Corson back up battling. And he gets it to Gilchrist. Back to Svoboda. Shot deflected wide by Wesley. Brickley trying to move it out. Wesley can't do it, but Bourque gets it. Bourque laying it behind the net to Wesley. Wesley back for Bourque, and it doesn't work. The Bruins haven't cleared it out. But now Neely does. And exactly 4 minutes left in the game, a 2-0 lead for Montreal. They scored both goals in the third period. Shane Corson, Brent Gilchrist, and they're on a power play. Chelios controlling. Broken up by Carter. Carter fights for it in deep, but can't get it. Chelios works it out now. Svoboda to center ice. Up for Smith. Clears it in. Ludwig going for it. Can't clear it. Chelios. Svoboda. Svoboda trying to settle the puck down. And now it's across. Naslund to Chelios. Naslund to Svoboda. The shot blocked. Naslund the shot. Moved the save. Kept in by Chelios on the power play. Off for Svoboda. 27 seconds left on the power play. Smith in front. Naslund can't get it. Burridge does. Drops it out. Mike Milbury changing up. Down to 15 seconds left on the Canadian power play. And in 10 seconds, the Bruins will have a man back, but they're down by 2. Steal by Bob Sweeney. Sweeney broken up. Puck goes deep. 3-2. The penalty is up. Lindsman is out. Bruins at full strength. Right at forecheck on the play. The Canadiens work it safely out. At the Boston line, it is Ray Bourque forced back. Swings away from Portnoy. Leads the rush. Away to Lindsman. Over the line. Off for Bourque. Bourque a shot. Ray Bourque from Ken Lindsman with 2:25 left. The Bruins trail by 1.
A quick shot from outside. Patrick Roy very good in close. Does give up the odd one from the angles. He will miss his with the odd angle. I mean, almost flawless goaltending by Roy. But good hustle here, Ray Bourque. Steams up, Kenny Lindsman turns the Jets on with him. Gets the puck, coming in, he's got Bourque on the left. Snaps a quick one, Roy doesn't get him closed in time.
Well, let's see how they respond now. They have 2 minutes, 25 seconds.
And the draw is back to Hogwood. He's at left defense. He clears it in. 2:20 left. 2-1 Montreal. Goal Bourque on Lindsman. The Bruins break it up. Lindsman puts it across in front. It is Bourque fighting for it into the corner. Behind the net to Brickley. Brickley holding in front. Neely scores! Cam Neely from Andy Brickley to tie the game at 2 with 2:06 left.
Kenny Lindsman and a sure-handed shot by Cam Neely. Well, that Berlin Wall does have holes in it, Fred. Great hustle here by Lindsman. Back to Brickley. Brickley out to Neely. Bang!
And play on. The game is tied up. 2 minutes left. 2-2 on a goal by Neely from Brickley. And you would swear that Craig Janney was operating behind that net. Brickley, marvelous setup for Cam Neely. There's Bourque, a shot, a save! And Chelios fires it out of the zone. And the Canadiens break it out. Gilchrist into center ice. He is hit on the play. Here comes Wesley over the line. Ludwig fell down. Wesley moving in. Shot scores! Wesley scores! And the Bruins lead 3-2!
Takes the puck, sees Ludwig fell down, chips it in, jumps in, takes his own shot, looks, snaps it through the legs of Patrick Roy. boys. A lot of heart the Bruins showed. A very staunch, hot goaltender in Patrick Roy. You got to figure the lights are out, but it isn't over until the fan lady sings. Reminiscent of the Quebec comeback a couple of years ago.
3 goals in 57 seconds.
Unbelievable.
Wesley. Time of the goal, 18 minutes.
Well, the weak spot is between the legs, right?
Well, he was closing him off so well. When you score on him like that, when Bourque beat him, that made him vulnerable, I guess. You got the defense. The Bruins are all over him in the third period, but Roy was the standout. And the Canadiens just were depending on Patrick Roy to do it, and he just never finished it.
I go back to the Neely goal, which tied it up, but there were so many spectacular plays. Bourque's goal and, of course, the Wesley goal. But Andy Brickley behind the net, that was Craig Canny style. He calmly waited, stick handle, maneuvered, and put it right on the stick of Neely.
There's no doubt. I was waiting for you to get Craig Janney in this game somehow. Craig Janney, right? Andy Brickley. Now, he's been pretty well a general back there, but here's that Mike Milbrief, that defense to seize the opportunity. Ludwig fell down. That was the key to this. In come now, so Roy's got to take his man. He shoots it anyway.
Boston goals on the Neely goal. Well, let's get the record here. Liz White has it. It was Bourque from Lindsman to start it. Then Neely from Brickley and Lindsman at 17:54. Wesley from
Wesley's got to be unassisted.
Unassisted. Bourque's goal came at 17:35. Neely's at 17:54. And Wesley at 18:32. We have 1:28 left in the game. The Bruins lead.
And I mentioned the shutout.
A draw to Naslin. The play broken up by Wesley. Brickley is on. He's at left wing. Neely and Sweeney. Naslin checked at center ice. Sweeney batted around. Naslin is hit on the play. On the boards. Dufresne digs it free. Dufresne the clear in. Moog stops it. Gives it to Bourque. Bourque up to Brickley. Brickley uncovered. Gets it out. Up to the Canadian line. Roy is out of the net. Nobody in there. 58 seconds left in the game. Nobody in the nets for Montreal. Cutting in front of the net was Naslin. The clear out into center ice to Smith. He's over the line. He's checked. The puck into the corner between the net. Wesley gets it around. Brickley drops it up but not out. Now it's broken up and Sweeney cleared it out. Sweeney lost his stick. Wesley gets the puck. Back for Bourque. Bourque the clear in. No icing. 30 seconds left. It went off the Canadiens. 3-2 Boston. Here comes Smith in the center ice. Weaving. Smith over the line to Corson. Corson. Pass deflected into the stands by Bourque. 18 seconds left. 3-2 Boston. 38 shots Boston. 21 for Montreal. Nobody in the nets. Roy is out. Lindsman on the draw with Gilchrist.
Gilchrist is very good on faceoff.
3-2 Boston. Lindsman wins it. Wesley drops it out of the zone. Chelios missed it. Lindsman after it. Bruins trying to get it. Gilchrist with it. 10 seconds left. Can't get started. Burridge. Empty net. Missed. Knocked away by Richer. 2 seconds. Run. The Bruins win it. 3-2.
Glenn Wesley seals the Canadiens' fate and caps off a stirring comeback by the Bruins. There was simply no quit in the Boston hockey teams from the 1980s. And nothing is quite so satisfying for a Bruins fan Then stealing a win from Montreal just when they thought victory was assured. I'm Andy Brickley. Be sure to join us next time for another classic Bruins game.
Hopes it away for Bourque. The shot, score! Danny walking in, back for Neely. Score! Wesley scores! Wesley with 1:13 left. Over the line, shot, score!